Baruch, chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh Yahushua, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakach Wadash. The Wadi Yahweh Yahushua for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. And shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles being shot at the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord delivering the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. I was how you say, thinking, having a conversation, with my other half, and then it dawned on me, what we was talking about. The Lord pulled you out, right? And He didn't say that it was going to get easier. He said it's going to get rougher. He pulled you out. He pulled you out for some real other bullshit you was a part of. Whatever bullshit you was a part of before you got into this truth, He pulled you out of there. And then He opened your eyes to what you was a part of and the other bullshit that was going on around you. And you said, shit, was I a fucking idiot? I was a fucking idiot, wasn't you? Then He gave you His apostles. Okay? And then, people, you ever watch, what's Karate Kid or any kung fu movie or whatever you training to do, you ever saw it, or you gotta put hard work in, and it may not, and all brothers diligence is not the same. So your work is your work, and their work is their work, but it's all for the same common cause, for the same body, and you doing it to the best of your ability. But you can't come out of this, because whatever you in this training for the belt, it's how you say, it's hard rigor, it's fiery darts, all types of madness is being shot at you, all types of obstacles you gotta go through. So it's a beautiful fight, and you gotta do it 10 times more, and it's not for you. For say, it's for Yahweh Shemel Shah, but it's also to save your own ass. I was just thinking about the 3 video thing Yahweh Shemel Shah told the apostles to do, to put upon the men, which it was a beautiful thing, because it was for your own ass. It was only for you. It's for your own salvation. It's not for the apostles' salvation. It's for your own salvation. And three videos or more. Whatever you could do for that week, you better do 3 times, at least 3 times more. Alright? In this case, that 3 is represent how you say, something for your thing, what you gonna do, and how the Lord is helping you. Alright? There's so much going on around here. I'm up. It's 4 in the morning, and I'm like, wow, man, did this come to my mind? I had so much on my mind, but then the Spirit led me to this verse I just read, Baruch chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, we was in the world, we didn't know Him. It wasn't even like we didn't see Him. We didn't see the apostles, whatever video they was putting out. We didn't see Him until the Lord took that veil off your head. And then now, what happened? We got paranoid. I know when I heard the truth, I got paranoid. And I said, shit, I fucked up. How did I not see this thing? And it was in 2007 when I heard it, and I was getting high, smoking weed and shit, selling drugs. And look where I'm at now, 2011, and I'm doing something to better my family and to be acknowledged by Yahweh Shem Shah first and foremost. And that's a beautiful thing. You know? Just sitting here thinking about this, I said, wow, the Lord did us good. I'm just seeing some precepts, and I'm going to see if I can find a couple other precepts through the Spirit. Let me see here. I'm going to see what this says. It might be a good scripture. Salaka, that was... let's see here. What was that? That was... I don't know. I don't want to say verse yet, so I just want to see what it says first before I say it. Salaka. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, that's not one. Okay, let me see here. And that's what we're doing. We're doing this to the best of our ability so we can get acknowledged by Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave, whither thou goest. You see, we just came out. The work that we were doing in this world is not compared to the work we're doing now. All right, first and foremost. But when you die, you ain't gonna, it's nothing. It's nothing. Forget about what you was doing in this world, and you're gonna be dead. All the things you have learned is gonna go back. The body, the body is gonna go into the grave, and the spirit gonna go to Yahweh Shem Shah. And it's gonna be, and then you're gonna have to start over again. So what are we doing now, man? We are doing what we're doing to the best of our ability for salvation. And the Wadi Yahweh Shem Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders a great millstone. For pushing Apostle Tahar, for making us do these videos. Because it's not for them, it was only for us. And that's true love. He loves his brothers. The apostles love their brothers. And they take care of the flock. They take care of the flock. Alright? I'm trying to see what the scriptures I can find with this. Because when we was young, the Lord said, when we was young in faith, and before we got into this truth, when we was in the world, we knew every fucking cotton picky shit we could do in the goddamn world. But now in this truth, you got some individuals get upset because they got to work hard and put things together and do videos, and she get all weepy and whiny. But the man, the Lord, gonna stand firm in this because they realize that this is costly. You follow this, you're gonna lose something. You're gonna lose somebody you love. You're gonna lose yourself. You're gonna lose your goddamn mind. And that's what we don't want. All right. All right. Salakia. Basically, I had those two verses. I really didn't have anything else. The Spirit gave me that one verse to seek the Lord 10 times more. And work. Your work. This is your work. This is for your salvation. This is for your household. You're the head of your household now, truly. And that's another thing this conversation was about. Me and my woman was having, and about the head of household. Soon as you get married in this world, you ain't gonna get nothing. They're gonna send you some bills. They're not helping his families. They're helping one. That's how the system makes money. They makes money off of how you say one of the parties of the house. The third party, which is the system, which is the state, it makes money off of one of the, because that's why they don't want you married. They want to get you charged welfare so they get the money, and it's big business in child support. That's a big business, all right? So like, yeah, I was just like going, that's why if the Lord's dealing with you, He'll get you out of situations. And I was just thinking, the Lord blessed me and got me out of situation. He pulled me away from a lot of bullshit. And I'm so proud to be, in this truth. And I could have been stuck at doing dumb jobs and not doing the work. But look, all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah. He got me away from bullshit. Alright? Salakia, I didn't mean to ramble, but those two verses, let's read these verses again. And it says, Baruch chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh Shemel Shah, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more. And that's what you got to do. And that's what the 3 videos is about, seeking the Lord. And He said it should be more. Because you should be working on trying to get the fuck out of here. Alright? Alright. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, it with thy might. For there is no work, because there is no other work but to do all your might, and it's this truth. No device, no knowledge, no wisdom in the grave, because back in that fucking pit, it ain't shit. Trapped up in that shit ain't shit. In that grave, whither thou goest. And like I said, we should be happy that you out of that fucking pit and you back in. Your mind is clear and focused on for Yahweh Shemel Shah, and for your sake and your family's sake. If you love your family, you be doing this work. All right. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah, the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah, for giving us apostles and elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. And shalom to the Aki and pushing the words in sincerity and truth and being faith-based. Shalom.